6:34 this morning. It is day 20 of the partial government shutdown with no clear end in sight. And this morning, federal workers in California are demanding action. KPIX 5's Kiet Do is live in Mountain View this morning, where local unions are gearing up to help. Kiet.
Good morning. This shutdown is already the second longest in history, and if it continues on past Saturday, it will be the longest. And so unions are springing into action, trying to figure out what they can do, what they can pay for, which brings us here to the Ramada Inn in Mountain View. Later on today, the Ames Federal Employees Union has booked some space for what they call a help room. They'll be handing out checks for groceries and gas, and also helping their members apply for unemployment insurance and emergency loans. This will also be a chance for NASA Ames employees to gather, commiserate, and support one another. And it turns out California has the highest proportion of government workers affected by the shutdown, about 42,000 statewide. You compare that with 800,000 nationwide. And a lot of them are really going to feel the pinch in this coming payroll cycle. More and more paychecks will not be coming through. And so now they're becoming more active and more vocal. And that includes the TSA Workers Union, who says that they've seen an uptick in resignations. By the way, TSA workers are among the lowest paid federal workers in the country, a lot of them living paycheck to paycheck. The TSA itself is disputing all this, saying that wait times at the airports are actually within normal acceptable ranges. But the TSA Workers Union says if all this continues, then that will certainly not continue. Also, the Coast Guard is the only military branch that is not being paid during this shutdown. And someone actually spotted a flyer posted by the Coast Guard recommending ways to get through this shutdown, recommending things like babysitting, walking pets, and having a garage sale.
How do you tell an infant and a 2-year-old, like, hey, let's sell your toys because mommy and daddy need money?
And so today at 9 a.m., the National Treasury Employees Union, the NTEU, will hold a rally at the San Francisco Federal Building at 7th and Mission Streets. And then at 12 p.m. today, employees from the Environmental Protection Agency will also have a rally in front of their building, the EPA building at 75 Hawthorne Street in San Francisco. So back here live in Mountain View, the so-called help room will be open to NASA Ames employees at the Ramada Inn starting at 10 a.m. And we're live in Mountain View. Kiet Do, KPIX 5.